What's good? How you doing? It's your girl D, back with a video blog / rant. I asked you guys in the last one, did you want me to make this a series? Because I deal with enough fuckery to where it actually could happen. And a lot of people said yes. Yes. The adventures of online dating. Number 4. So, since we last met, there was, some typical tomfoolery. Your average fuckery, some real interesting ass shit, some deep introspective but still kind of fucked up kind of shit, and just general, I wouldn't call them shenanigans because I bring you guys shenanigans, but these are the shenanigans that nobody wants. So without further ado, this wig itches and it's hot. Here in Kansas City, it decided to be, we actually broke our record high. It was 87, almost 88 degrees the other day. And then it's going to be a high of 51 with a low of 37. Like, Mother Nature, seriously. What dick do we need to get you back? Like, who did it? Was it Father Time? Was it Old Man Winter? Like, I just need to know who it was so we could try to get y'all to work it out, cause you in these mood swings, babe. Like, sidebar, Bretman Rock, he's the one that I got the whole steal your daddy phrase from, but back he would say steal your man. And interesting enough, but one day it was kind of thunderstorming. And so Bretman had posted a video about how it was raining and Mother Nature was just mad because he's back trying to steal her man. So here in Kansas City it was raining and I was like, psh, and I was looking bad as shit. I was like, yeah, Mother Nature, you think I'm trying to steal your man, huh? And I promise you, on God and everything that is holy, there was a thunderclap, there was a small lightning strike, and then a transformer blew on a light pole and knocked out electricity for a 2.5 mile span. A transformer blew like literally right above my head. So I don't threaten to take Mother Nature's man. I don't threaten to take anybody's man. Maybe your daddy, but not your man. We're not a philanderer like that, okay? So Mother Nature boo thing, we gonna try to get you reunited or get you some good dick or something like that so that you can stop making the weather bipolar, okay? Okay, first up, dudes who have the word big or little or daddy in their username. Fam. No, can't do it. Nah, because that's like an automatic no for me. If you have to reaffirm any kind of size, anything out there in online dating land, then I understand that some monikers were created a long time ago. You stuck with, you can't change it or whatever. I understand, fine, cool. But no, because if you got big anything in your username, that shows that you're trying to overcompensate for something, and we don't need them problems. If you've got little anything in your username, that shows a lack of maturity, because we're not here for Lil Wayne, we're not here for Lil Yachty, we're not here for Lil Dicky, we're not here for Lil Bow Wow, we're not here for any of them little. If you have the word daddy anywhere in your moniker, no. The only man that I call daddy is the man who raised me. That's it, that's all. Another thing though, people, when you're actually browsing their pictures and they've got pictures of money, cash money, like, I know it's tax season, so I'm not judging you too hard, but I am judging you in a sense. Stop trying to overcompensate, trying to get women, flashing money that you don't necessarily have. Because what happens is, as soon as that tax money is gone, your ass is going to be back broke, and then we can't go on dates. This next one was a little unique. So, I actually changed up some of my profile pictures across my dating platforms. And what was really interesting is that there are dudes who previously came around. We had what I thought was good conversation. It dissipated, fell off, and then they would come back around acting brand new, like we didn't try to talk before. Like I don't still have the conversation string saved. that shows 5 weeks in between the last thing I said and now this. Like, oh, your pictures show that you're an amazing queen. Motherfucker, I changed 3 pictures. The others are the same. The bio is still the same. That just shows that you wasn't shit before, fam. You ain't shit now and you wasn't shit previously. That also does me a favor and lets me know to just go ahead and ultimately block your ass. Because what interests you now besides a haircut that we have under this wig? But still, y'all know I change my appearance on a regular. Still, nothing changed but a pic or 2 and a haircut. And now here you are, steadily acting brand new, like, oh, what's good? Good afternoon, beautiful queen. How you doing, African Nubian goddess? I mean, yes, all of that is true, but still, know my name first. Third, I don't know where, why, or how. And maybe this is a premium feature depending upon what platform it is. Because I think if you do pay the subscription service or whatever, then you can actually try to get matches in different parts of the country or world. I don't know what's up with you foreign motherfuckers hitting me up. I'm not traveling to Jamaica. I'm not traveling to the Bahamas. I'm not leaving my state. No, that is a catfish waiting to happen. That is a kidnapping waiting to happen. And what we're not about to do is go ahead and catch a motherfucking flight. Or try to invite you here for a damn flight for the pursuit of love or whatever. I mean, I understand that I am stellar. I am amazing. I have tremendous qualities and I will make an absolutely wonderful mate. I have made an actually wonderful mate previously. Let that be known. But still, who's not about to go ahead and make this international as me? Hell no. It's too much of a risk for catfish as it is. It's already enough of a safety risk as it is just doing online dating here within my own city, let alone catching a flight. Nah, motherfucker. No. Must be local to even be considered. And then one of them motherfuckers, number 4, one of them motherfuckers had the audacity to rush me for a response. So here he was making declarative statements without even knowing my name. I'll go ahead and bring this one up for you. Damn, ooh, wow, whoa. I didn't realize it looked like that much of a wild woman with this wig and with these eyes. I just opened up and the last thing I had on was Snapchat and shit. Okay. I mean, we are going to take one picture though. He stated, "Hi, how you doing? I'm just browsing and noticed you online and couldn't help admiring your beauty and cute smile, which is eye-catching. Can I get to know you better and develop a relationship?" Now, I'll go ahead and give it to him that, he actually asked, "Can I get to know you better?" Which, okay, that's fine. And develop a relationship. I understand you're going to shoot your shot and state your intentions, but also, motherfucker, ask my name. Number 1. Number 2, your ass is in Jamaica. So no, we're not fucking with you, man. I mean, I would love to travel to Jamaica one day after I'm already established and not actually trying to actively look for a relationship or whatever. But, yeah, no. And then, T-minus 2 hours later, "Hi, no reply, question mark?" Dude, in 2 hours, I haven't even had enough time to actually decide if I care. Let alone in 2 days, 3 or 4 days, I haven't had enough time to decide if I care. I mean, some of you motherfuckers be going 5-6 weeks in between saying stuff and then acting like I'm brand new. Hell, I'm not about to respond inside of 2 hours unless I genuinely like your ass. I don't understand why it is that I'm supposed to be complacent with your request for a relationship just right off the bat, though. And I was actually talking to one of my girls at work. "Hi, Juliana." And she was like, "But how are they supposed to know what it is that you're wanting, Diana? I understand that. I get that. But these are my standards, and I reserve the right to be picky as motherfucking shit, considering everything that's happened in my life. I deserve that, and I'm entitled to that. But if you are online in a whole other different part of the world and don't even have the gumption to ask my name first, like, can I get to know you better? Okay, that's fine, but can I get to know you better and develop a relationship? Do we even know if a relationship's going to develop, fam? How? How, Sway? You don't have the answers. There's next one. Interacting with the people that you date on social media. if we aren't in the first date, get to know you phase, there's zero reason for me to interact with you on social media. I once actually met a guy from Tinder who, after we finally met up and had our first date, we actually didn't even have a phone call. Didn't have a phone call established at all. Everything was by Tinder or by text. Didn't even pick up the phone. Even when we met, he didn't actually call. It was all just text message. The next day, he found me on Facebook and then found my YouTube channel. Red flags. That's too much too fast. Way too much too fast. Or then there's also those that you may have already been associates with on social media and then eventually try to move into the whole dating thing. But as I have alluded to in a spoken word, which I will link here, it's interesting how there are people who are privately in your inbox but publicly pursuant of others on social media. And that's fine. Do you, fam, but don't be surprised if I finesse you out of a free meal and then don't talk to you again. I will hashtag waste his time 2017 for a free meal. I'm just saying, you wasted my time in my inbox talking about when can I see you? When can I spend time with you? Meanwhile, all up and down Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook and all the other sites talking about them other girls. I will not be yours sometimes. This last one. Now this is one that made me think a little bit, but hashtag waste her time 2017. So, on the rare occasions that I actually gave my number out, like I felt comfortable enough, I was digging the guy, we had a good vibe established, and I went ahead and gave my number out, and I never hear from him. Or the rare occasions where I say yes to a date and nothing transpires. Now, and this is why I say this is a little touchy, because first and foremost, if there's zero or if there's nothing but transparency and you've been completely honest from the jump, I can understand if you fall back on communication or just up and disappear or whatever. Because some of these conversations that have 3, 4, 5 weeks in between or whatever, and then there's some conversations that may have 2, 3, 4 days. There's a couple guys that I've been talking to who are truck drivers who pass through or whatever. And there's one guy who said he works from 7 in the morning to 10 at night, 14-hour days, all day, every day. And then he's with his daughter on the weekend. So I respect that, and I'm not looking or thirsting for attention in that regard. I understand that you've got life, just like I've got my kid. I work full time. I also volunteer my karate kids twice a week too, and I maintain this channel. So my free time is kind of tied up as it is anyways. But if you're honest about things and you still are communicating about that, okay, that's cool. But it takes me a lot, like a whole lot, to be comfortable enough to actually grant you my phone number, fam. Let alone actually say yes. I would love to accompany you to dinner. Yes, I would love to go to the movies with you. Yes, I'd love to meet up with you for this show. And then you dip to extend an offer to me, or for me, in exceedingly rare circumstances, for me to initiate an offer or a meetup, and you accept only to disappear on me. Like, there is a very special place in hell for you. There is. Don't be in your feelings when you call and I don't answer, because I don't know what number this is calling me, because it's been ages since I actually gave you my phone number and your bitch ass disappeared. Motherfucker. In regards to summarize this online dating rant, dudes that have lil/big/daddy in their username or pictures of money on their profile. Dudes that once came around, fell off, seen that I had some new pictures of, and then came back around acting brand new, like I don't have the conversation string saved, because I don't delete anything. I have 53,000 text messages that go back to 2014. Fight me if you want to. The surplus of dudes that are non-local in different areas of the country as well as different areas of the world who have somehow found my profile and attempt to link up and match up with me. Motherfuckers who rush for a response inside of a 2-hour span. Number 5, being acquaintances with or interacting with those that you date on social media. And again, if you actually make it a point to seek me out, don't be surprised if I finesse your ass out of a free meal when you're acting crazy, because I have crazy levels that I can tolerate for some good food, and then I will disappear. I have a pretty interesting tolerance when it comes to crazy, not gonna lie. Anyway, we made it this far with these dating rants. And number 6, hashtag waste her time 2017. Those motherfuckers who actually say that they're going to take you on a date or meet up with you or have a cup of coffee with you or whatever, and then they just up and disappear. How about you just mean what the fuck it is that you say? Or how about you just be honest? If you weren't interested, then why the fuck did you swipe right? If I'm not for you, block me, fam, because I definitely will do the same if you're not for me. Plus, how about we just not make wasting time a hashtag? Again, just mean what you say. Okay? Okay. As always, thank you ever so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you have any questions or suggestions, hit your girl up in the comments section. If you are new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you back on my channel. But if you're not here for me, my shenanigans, my opinion, or flagrant use of the word motherfucker, that's fine. There's an X in that corner for you to click, get your life, and get the entire fuck up off my channel. But if you are here for my shenanigans, you are beautiful, amazing, wonderful, spectacular. I've told you before and I'll tell you again. If no one else has told you, I appreciate you. You have a wonderful night.